The railway began life back on the 18th of May 1958, when the first line opened from the old Stable Hill station and car park to the main hall. The second Lord Gretton was looking for an additional attraction for families to the stately house and grounds, which first opened to the public in 1953. He saw an advertisement and purchased second-hand two David Kirwan 442 steam locos, 6 coaches and 2,000 feet of track. This created the line from Stable Hill car park to the house. The line was extended in autumn 1958 and opened to the lakeside on the 3rd of May 1959. The first train to the lake being hauled by 442 John O'Gaunt, now John H. Gretton. By the end of the 1961 season, passenger numbers had trebled to 21,355. With the railway at full capacity now, a relief train was required for peak periods. This was provided by David Kirwan, designing and building at Kirwan and Newbury a model of a Western Region warship diesel hydraulic loco. This used a Ford petrol engine driving a mechanical drive through fluid clutch. The new loco went into service during May 1962 and with 6 new coaches proved to be very popular. During the late 60s and 70s, the line continued to expand. More passenger stock was constructed and a tunnel added near to the top of the bank by the house. Later on, the line was extended from the lakeside haven to run round in a balloon circuit via the lakeside to return over the river to the haven via a sprung point. The second Lord Gretton's death in 1982 saw the estate and railway closed to the public at the end of that season. The third Lord Gretton putting the railway into safe storage. The house was sold in 1985 and is now a country house hotel. However, the railway and estate remained within the Gretton family, and almost everything remained untouched. His wife Jennifer, Lady Gretton, and son, the 4th Lord Gretton, decided to bring together a small group of enthusiasts to see if it could be restored and preserved. This small band grew into what is now known as the Friends of Stapleford Miniature Railway, who to this day, with the full support and direction of the Gretton family, keep alive the original ideals and ethos of the SMR. We will now take a ride on the line behind the Kirwan Warship-class diesel. This was built in 1962 by Kirwan and Newbury of Devisers and was delivered new to the SMR. It has a maximum speed of 12 miles per hour. The diesel is the workhorse of the railway during most on-site operations, despite being over 60 years old. Coupled with the works train, she is used on various tasks, including re-sleepering, ballast transport, mixed concrete delivery to remote locations, and all track and line-side welding and grinding works. During the tunnel's reconstruction, she hauled all the concrete blocks required and most of the mortar and concrete due to the difficult ground conditions around the site. We were very pleased to have the opportunity to ride behind her today.
inside the carriage at all times whilst travelling. Thank you. Passengers arriving on the train in platform 2